And now it's a very consistent group, but it was a little bit after you moved.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I like pop in here once in a while. And I'm always seeing people
right?
I'm always seeing people I don't know, but I think that's dope, right? You can see the people in the community, and you're just like.
It's like it's always been the thing with Smash is the people that really want to stay, and there's always a lot of people that just flux in and out.
Yeah. You know what I'm excited for is to see like someone, I don't know, like a year from now if I pop in the community and I'm just like, there's a top 3 player who I do not know who they are. And I'm like, oh, that's dope.
They didn't play a previous Smash game.
Yeah, and I'm like, I like that. Because that means like anyone can just kind of come in if they put in the work, they can make it.
And this game is not easy.
Nah, man.
And we're getting into this.
Ooh, nice bear. Nice bear.
Oh my God. I seen you playing Wolf in friendlies. Are you trying to pick him up or are you just messing around?
I was just messing around. That was actually a nice background. Yeah. We'll give him that one. I like Wolf a lot. I think he's very fun. He's just I think if I played seriously and put a lot of time in this game, I would definitely main Wolf. He just seems like a working man's like top tier.
A working man's top. He's very easy to pick up, but he's not easy to master.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, but I think you get a lot of like gratification from like mastering him.
Yeah, because he has really good combos.
Yeah, and you can play
that back air you've seen, right? I feel like every time I play Wolf, if I hit that back air, dude, it's such a gratifying move to hit because it's so strong and so satisfying. You're like,
and it's really like a thing. You're just like positioning, right? You're just putting the hitbox right here.
And that's the big thing about this game. It's a lot more like melee in the aspect where you want to throw out hitboxes where people are going to be,
right?
Instead of where they are.
Exactly.
Because in Smash 4 and Brawl, that's what you want to do. You throw out hitboxes where people are. In this game, since you can't really shield punish, you're always trying to catch people moving.
And we just saw Jeff do that right there, right?
Yeah.
Like he was like dancing around. He jumped. He caught that nair because he's like, you're gonna land right here, and right there, same with that back air. Right? He's like, you're gonna jump right there. Like, I think these two guys are like playing the prime example of like, wherever you're gonna be, I'm gonna throw hitboxes there. And even if they're not exactly hitting each other, they're just kind of like creating a lot of pressure through like combat.
That's why ZSS is still so good.
Yeah, and Wolf can play that game too, right? So like,
I feel like Wolf has a hard time getting in. That's why I can't use it.
Oh my God!
Dude, the back airs, dude.
Wolf has a hard time getting anything.
Yeah, it's
in
like
this matchup specifically.
But it's in general. Like Wolf, his moves aren't really safe on shield. Like I play Inkling, right? I have Inkling back air. If I can't get on someone, I can always just space back air on someone's shield.
Okay.
Right. Wolf doesn't really have that, and he's combo food. So if he like can't get in a game where you can't punish shield, oh my God, that was really good.
In the game where it's kind of hard to get in, where like
well, it's also a game where you can't really punish off shield. Like Wolf doesn't have any move to abuse.
Yeah, but I think what makes Wolf good is that he can kind of just play any game, right? That he's forced to play at times.
Yeah,
like if you're trying to, that was a catch. He got that snake up tilt. Like they just gave it to him.
Dude, it's like stronger than his up smash.
Really?
It's like about the same. Yeah.
No way.
It's pretty insane.
But it's safer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, are you dead?
It's because Wolf's up smash is really slow.
Okay. But you can scoop up people.
Oh yeah, right? it hits from a mile away. Like
yeah.
It has its uses. But what's crazy about this that I've been watching is like you said, the whole time they've just been covering each other's movements where they're gonna be, but they're catching each other's jumps, and that's what you have to do as Wolf.
That's like a good like mark of like how good someone is, right? If they're catching jumps a lot, you're like, okay, you're pretty good at
jumps
this game.
and spot dodges.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you play. You know how to play it.
You know what's broken in this game.
Right. And you know how to punish it. Like
so punishing spot dodge in this game is not easy.
It's not a tempo.
Oh,
barely missed.
That was a missed punish too, but he recovered.
And, you know, SuperSega is not really out of it. And actually, as soon as I say it, I'm so sorry, man. That was 100% my fault.
You know what we call that?
100%. As soon as I was like, yo,
commentator's
he's
curse.
bringing it back.
It's real.
It's about to happen.
It's real. Commentator's curse. He doesn't got the headset on, so I don't think he heard that.
You can just put like, don't even like give it a 1 to Jeff. Just give like a -1 to me.
All right. So we're gonna.
So what stages do you think Wolf does well in this matchup? Like FD, a big open stage, no platforms to work with.
So the big thing is I like this choice just because I feel like 0-2 controls movement on platforms better.
Right.
Wolf gets better combo extension on platforms. So it really depends on how the matchup is going. Neither of them were getting explosive combos.
Okay.
And PS2 is like, I mean, you can get good combo extension on the stage. So
and more so he probably just wants to catch Jeff, right?
So I feel like the good thing for SuperSega is if he's not using those platforms to get those big combo extensions, you know, 0-2 is going to benefit off the platforms in every other aspect. Okay. So that's why I like the FD. It's just, I think he's going to have a hard time landing.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing it already, right? Like, he's able to kind of, like, get in more, play neutral.
Yeah.
Down smash raw.
It's because Zero Suit is going to take advantage of moving on that platform so much.
Right.
Her movement is so crisp. Like, everyone in the beginning of the game didn't think Zero Suit was that great. Like, people were kind of, like, downing her, but just the way she moves.
Yeah, and this game definitely values, like, how much can you control space, and, like, also just get out of areas and situations. So, oh my god, you're just running up and calling out all these, like, shield drops and, like, opportunities to use smash tags.
That's what I'm saying. They're punishing each other for the smash ultimate options a lot.
Probably dead here. That was a really good catch for the down smash.
He realized he didn't tech right away and punished him for it.
And you know what? A lot of people talk about, like, reaction time and stuff. If you, like, play, like, situations enough over and over, your reaction... Oh, that's a good catch.
That's the most satisfying move in the game.
Yeah, you just, like, run in there with your...
like a soccer ball, dude.
Yeah. But, you know, if you play, like, situations over and over, you'll just react to them more easily.
Yeah.
Right? It's not about having, like, the fastest reaction time always. It's about, like...
A lot of it's intuition.
Yeah, intuition, experience, being put in those situations. Oh, right there. See? Same thing. Yeah. He knows... After throwing like people 5,000 times, that eventually, like sometimes you don't tech at certain percents. So I'm gonna create something out of that.
That's one big thing that I remember I used to talk to Zero a lot in Smash 4 about, because everyone said that he has really good reaction time, but a lot of it's intuition that he was doing. A lot of top players you see, a lot of people think people are just freaks of nature, which they might be, but a lot of the time it's a lot of it's intuition. Like a lot of it's like, you have the intuition. If it doesn't work out, can you react on the fly? But it's mainly coming from the intuition. So.
And also just like practicing situations and scenarios a lot, right? I know Zero would like, we would play friendly sometimes. Like, we were talking like say Meta Knight ladders or something, and so like, you know, he just asked me like, hey, what do I do here? What do I do there? Like questions like that, like, and then just like even practicing. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Like asking the right questions and like situation and context awareness, like takes you so far, right? It's all grind.
It is. And I think that's what you were really good at too. You're really good at, like, it's very opposite of how I play the game. Like, you break it down to a science.
Oh, thank you.
I kind of, like, when I like to play, I just kind of, it's all kind of just a feeling type thing.
Right.
You know.
And like honestly, they both work, right? Like,
they both work. It really just depends on what type of person you are. For me, I try to sit in the lab and practice combos, and even if I practice them, when I play, for some reason, I just don't execute them.
I get that 100%.
So, and I've tried and tried and tried. So for me, I was just like, that's just not one of my strengths. Like sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But you gotta play to your strengths.
I don't understand what is happening at
that. That was just very unfortunate. You hate to see it.
I feel kind of bad because I was kind of waiting for SuperSega to like stop a being to like